Okay, so ignore the bonnet. I was just getting ready to go to bed, but before I did that, I was like, you know what, I need to look at some book notes on my phone and really kind of think about some of the stuff I wrote down earlier and try to flesh it out before tomorrow so I just have a better idea of where I'm going currently because there's some important dialogue and stuff that I have to get into. This is one of those moments where I'm like, I don't want to write this because I'm hyper scrutinizing everything I'm writing. So it's like I'm scared. I'm scared to write because I want to make sure I do it correctly and go where I'm going without having to backtrack and fix stuff and reinsert notes and blah blah blah. So I was like, let me look at what I have right now and give it a little bit more thought, a little bit more than passive thought while at work, or while driving. So I was looking at it, and as I'm going through, an idea starts to develop in the back of my dumb little noodle, and I started thinking about the ending. Because where I'm at right now, the ending couple chapters, it's like there's like the ending, and then there's kind of like a long epilogue. Like there's the story ends, and then there's more to follow that's takes place, uh, post conclusion essentially, where like loose ends are being wrapped up, characters are being explored, and things are being settled and whatever have you. So I was thinking about some logistic stuff that I had, because I wrote the ending and stuff like a year or two ago, and it's been sitting there. And when I wrote it, I was like, I'm not too satisfied with this. I feel like there's plenty of holes. There's plenty of like contradicting things that like I can say whatever I want and make it happen, but it's got to be believable. And there was stuff like that I was just having problems, um, writing off. So, but I was like, I'll. This is where I'm going, so I'll worry about that as I go through the blueprint stage and as things kind of develop and I have it more figured out. Something will blossom from it, and I'll work it out. That wasn't happening until right now, and I'm not 100%. I think this is the idea I'm going with. Like, in my head right now, it's like, yes, this is what I'm doing, but who knows how what I think now will develop a little bit further into something else or something similar. But I do know I think I am getting away from the original idea. I'm not even getting away from it, I'm approaching it in a better way. And, cause, fuck. Wow. That was crazy. Because the first way I was going about it, every time I blink, there's 30 fucking little rings because I have this ring light right here. Does it go brighter or darker? Oh no, it's brighter. Fuck. Ugh. Uh, it was like a non-resolution because it was still somewhat open-ended in the way of like, well, the threat is not 100% resolved. Like we're still kind of at this point back where we started at the beginning, just with some character growth and some other plot lines resolved. But the main crux is now just like it's still like a band aid on it kind of thing. And I didn't like that. I thought that was unsatisfying, and it could work. I definitely think it would work out for the story, and I could write it off in ways that's just like, yeah, and this is how it goes, and that's just what's gonna happen, and it works. But it felt just unsatisfying. Um, so I think it's like I can't like get it through to you guys without being like, this is what I did and this is where I am now. This was the first idea. This is the new idea. I can't talk about it, so I'm just kind of dancing around it. But either way, yeah. The point I'm making that I've made 10 times is I have it, I think, figured out, and it takes care of multiple problems, and it has another character have some of their plot line resolved with the idea of sacrifice, and redemption and stuff like that. So, because a lot of the story is about redemption, atonement, and basically cleaning up a mess that isn't yours but needs to be cleaned up. Um, Seeing the examples of a character's growth and watching their motivations and new ideals change the set in stone ways of other characters. So, yeah, I'm excited. I am excited and motivated, but also still scared. Yeah.